Ladies and gentlemen, Melina. Da 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 da. All right, guys, Melina with the lethal weapon legs, darling. Da, 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 da. Now, guys, I can't be risque, so I gotta make sure I don't tone it down whenever I talk about anything overtly sexual or anything, even slightly, because I have a responsibility. My channel has to be non-risque, all right? So I have to make sure I don't overdo it when I talk about my legs or whatever, anything else, all right? So YouTube is very good now. If there's anything that I do that's slightly over the top, they will put my channel, or not my channel, but my video on as an adult video, or they'll do something, so then I don't have to worry, darling. I don't have to worry, which is nice. Which is very nice. I'm very lucky because they're cooperating with me. I really wish that YouTube would, though, have more consistent rules among all creators, right? Because some creators do things that are very much like risque, like crazy, and here I am doing anything slightly risque, and then it's set to adult, which is fine. My channel is not tampered with. Very lucky. I don't have to worry about my channel being sabotaged or anything, or I don't have to worry about my channel dealing with any really difficult thing. It's not a big deal. In the end, it's not a huge deal. I've got so many videos. I've got prospects to being famous. I'll pass the review for sure. YouTube is very good about making sure they tell me that I'll pass the review. But it's just that, like Brian Hahn. Like Brian Hahn's videos are very risque, and like Cardi B, and and I know they're famous, but they got famous because they were able to do videos like that, right? Or you can't just stop people from doing videos like that if they look better than those people. I look better. I mean, Cardi B is very pretty, but I look better. I look the same as them, right? Like I'm just as gorgeous as they are, right? I mean, they're very good looking, right? So I'm just as good looking, right? So I mean, I don't see the harm in doing something slightly risque. I mean, I won't because I don't want you to do anything, but I mean, to be like, if I'm just like Cardi B looks wise, I do feel I look better than her without makeup because I have no flaws in my skin. But I mean, she's very pretty. But we look the same, or I look really, really good, and sometimes she looks better, sometimes I look better. But overall, we're about the same, right? And just like Brian Hahn, like I do feel I'm better looking than Brian Hahn, but he definitely looks good. It's just that he's not my type. But really, he is a good-looking guy. In terms of like the best looking people in the world, I totally feel I match them, like Channing Tatum, Matthew McConaughey, all that, right? And they do risque stuff too sometimes, right? Anyway, I really feel that YouTube is really hard on me for some reason, and I don't think that should be necessary. I mean, I don't know why. I'm not doing anything really in particular, but anyway, YouTube is very good with me because now they make sure that I know that I'm going to pass my review. So I'm very grateful. Thank you, YouTube. But it's just that when you see Brian Hahn dressed in basically like the most I can't even say it on here because if I do I'll get in trouble. But he's wearing it, and he's not really supposed to be wearing something like that. Anyway, I just feel like it's very much like something that I should be able to do. Not necessarily that I will, because I'm going to get in trouble, but but I just think it's something that I should be able to do because I see him do that in every video. He's basically doing that in every video. If you see him, you'll know what I mean. And I really believe, that some people are good creators. I do feel I look better than Brian Hahn, but Brian Hahn's definitely very, very good looking for sure. But it's like how do you say that one person can do something one person can't? Especially when one person looks better, and if they did those types of videos, they would be more famous than that other person, right? Like eventually, I'll probably be more famous than Brian Hahn, right? But he's very famous for sure. But I mean, I do feel I look like Robert Downey Jr., right? Anyway, totally enjoyed this show, guys. I'm not really upset with YouTube at all. I'm very grateful that they give me the opportunity to have a channel. I really do feel though that my past channel should be brought back because of channels like Brian Hahn. Like I really feel that Brian Hahn's channel is very risque, and I should be able to bring back my channel. But anyway, I'm supportive of YouTube because they're supportive of me. I know I'll pass the review. They made it perfectly clear by sending me surveys and different things and communication that I'm very grateful about. That's my dream come true, right? And I don't need adult content. I don't need risque stuff to have a good channel. My channel will be famous regardless. I'm very lucky, darling. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Totally Joe. Bye now. Totally Joe. Totally Joe. Bye, everyone. Bye, darling.